Every thought that crosses your mind has the potential to align you with one of countless realities. In each of these realities, there exists a version of you. Some living extraordinary lives, others facing unknown challenges. Yet all these versions share a deep and invisible connection with you. But what if you could consciously tune in to these alternative versions of yourself? What might they say to you? What wisdom could they share? Understanding the existence of parallel realities is not just a matter of curiosity. It is a path to self-knowledge and spiritual growth. When you begin to explore this connection, new ways of perceiving your life, your choices, and your potential unfold. Connecting with these parallel versions of yourself can be a powerful tool for personal development, like tapping into the accumulated wisdom of a version of you that has already overcome the challenges you face today. Or perhaps you might learn from a self that exists in complete harmony with the universe, embodying an elevated expression of your potential. Each of these versions has something to offer, a perspective, a lesson, or even a new direction. As you energetically align with them, you not only transform your own reality, but also awaken to a field of infinite possibilities. Today, you will discover the signs that your parallel self might be sending you, and how to communicate with it. This journey into parallel realities may hold the key to unlocking a more conscious and abundant life, one aligned with your true purpose. The concept of parallel realities. Parallel realities are a fascinating concept that, from a spiritual perspective, suggests the universe is composed of infinite coexisting dimensions. Each of these dimensions houses different versions of ourselves, living lives that reflect the limitless possibilities shaped by our choices, thoughts, and energies. Spiritually, it is believed that these multiple realities emerge from universal consciousness, where every thought and intention generates a new branch in the universe, forming a reality in which a version of us experiences a different story. In some of these realities, we may be living the life we desire, while in others, we face different challenges, all shaped by the vibrations and choices we emit at different moments of our existence. Quantum physics, on the other hand, offers a complementary perspective, suggesting that the universe operates within a field of infinite possibilities. The concept of quantum superposition indicates that subatomic particles, and, by extension, reality itself, can exist in multiple states simultaneously. This implies that, on a fundamental level, all possible realities already exist at once, and our consciousness, through its decisions and energy, collapses these possibilities into a single experienced reality. Thus, the idea of multiple versions of ourselves in different realities is not just an esoteric theory. It resonates with both spiritual and scientific perspectives. Each version represents a fragment of our infinite potential, living distinct realities that, though separated by thin frequency barriers, remain deeply interconnected through the consciousness that creates them. Signs of communication from parallel versions of yourself. These parallel versions are not disconnected from you. On the contrary, they may be constantly trying to communicate, sending signs and messages that can guide your path and decisions. But how do you recognize these signs? How do you know if a version of yourself from another reality is reaching out to you? Let's explore the most common indicators of this connection. 1. Déjà vu, a glimpse beyond reality. Have you ever had the feeling that a moment seems strangely familiar, as if you've lived it before? Déjà vu might be more than just a trick of the mind. It could indicate that you are briefly tuning into a parallel version of yourself. In such moments, the barriers between realities may dissolve, allowing you to glimpse and experience another version of you has already lived. 2. Synchronicities. Meaningful coincidences. Synchronicities, those meaningful coincidences that seem too well aligned to be random, can be clear signs of communication from a parallel version of yourself. When you repeatedly encounter the same symbols, numbers, or events, it may indicate a greater force at work. For example, imagine you're contemplating a career change and suddenly start noticing the same symbol, word, or image appearing everywhere, in advertisements, on social media, and in casual conversations. This repetition could be a way for a version of you, in a reality where this change has already occurred, to nudge you toward that path. These synchronicities serve as reminders that parallel realities are connected in ways we often do not consciously perceive. 3. Dreams. Portals to other realities. Dreams are not just reflections of our subconscious. They can also be windows into other realities. Particularly vivid dreams, those that feel exceptionally real and leave a lasting impression, might be manifestations of experiences lived by parallel versions of yourself. When you dream of a life that seems different yet strangely familiar, or encounter unknown people who feel significant, you may be accessing memories or experiences from another version of you. Lucid dreaming, where you become aware that you're dreaming and even control the dream, is another powerful sign. During these lucid dreams, you may be able to consciously connect with other realities and explore alternative versions of yourself. The key is to pay attention to the details. The places, people, and emotions within the dream may carry important messages, guiding your choices or highlighting aspects of your life that need attention. 4. Feeling out of place. There may be moments when you feel strangely disconnected from your surroundings, as if reality does not quite fit. This sensation, often described as feeling out of time or out of place, could indicate that you are momentarily attuned to a parallel version of yourself. For example, you might find yourself in a familiar setting, yet suddenly feel as though something is slightly off, as if you are experiencing a lapse between realities. This feeling could be a subtle message from a parallel version of you, encouraging reflection on your current path and the possibilities that exist beyond it. 5. Intuition. Messages from another version of you. We all experience moments of intuition, those inner voices that guide us towards something without an apparent logical reason. But what if these strong intuitions are actually communications from a parallel version of yourself? These intuitive impulses might arise as an unshakable feeling that you must act in a certain way, even if you don't fully understand why. It could be a version of you, in a reality where the choice has already been made, sending guidance to align you with the right path. Similarly, sudden changes in behavior, such as adopting new habits, interests, or routines seemingly out of nowhere, might be influenced by a parallel version of you. Perhaps this version has already embraced these changes and is projecting its energy into your current life, aligning with your parallel self. Recognizing the signs of communication from your parallel versions is the first step. The next is learning how to align your energy so that this connection becomes clearer and more powerful. By becoming more attuned to the signs, synchronicities, and messages that arise in your daily life, you can begin to consciously interact with the wisdom and guidance of your parallel selves, unlocking infinite possibilities for transformation and growth. Attunement and aligning with parallel versions of yourself. Attunement is a practice that can be cultivated daily, allowing us to connect more deeply with alternative versions of ourselves and integrate their wisdom into our present lives. Everything in the universe is energy, and this energy vibrates at different frequencies. Every thought, emotion, and action you take emits a specific vibration, resonating with certain realities. When we talk about parallel realities, we refer to distinct vibrational states that coexist simultaneously. The version of you that lives a life of abundance and inner peace, for example, vibrates at a higher frequency, one that naturally attracts these experiences. To align with this version, it is essential to understand that vibrational frequency is not fixed. It can be raised or lowered based on the quality of your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Raising your vibration. Basic techniques to elevate your vibration include practices like gratitude, forgiveness, and compassion. When you cultivate these emotions, you raise your frequency, drawing closer to versions of yourself that already exist in more harmonious states. For example, by practicing daily gratitude, you tune your energy to a reality where abundance is already a natural part of your life. This simple yet powerful practice can transform your experience of the present, aligning you with a more fulfilled version of yourself. However, raising your vibration is an ongoing process, requiring consistency. Incorporating daily routines that sustain a high frequency is fundamental. These practices may include meditation, physical exercise, conscious eating, and even mindful language and thought patterns. Meditation, for example, not only calms the mind, but also clears negative frequencies that may be blocking your connection to higher versions of yourself. Similarly, maintaining a diet rich in natural and nutritious foods contributes to physical and mental well-being, creating a clearer and more receptive energy field. The intention behind these practices is just as important as the practices themselves. It's not enough to follow a routine mechanically. You must set a conscious intention to align your energy with the version of yourself that you wish to manifest. Each habit you cultivate should be seen as a step toward this desired reality, like a bridge connecting your present self with your highest potential. Meditation as a gateway. Meditation serves as a powerful tool for attunement because it allows you to enter altered states of consciousness where the barriers between different realities become thinner. If you wish to manifest more peace and harmony in your life, you can use meditation to visualize yourself in a serene environment, feeling calm and at peace. Fully absorb this sensation as if you were already living it. Over time, this practice aligns your vibration with that version of yourself, making peace and harmony a more present experience in your daily life. Yet, none of these practices will be fully effective without deep self-awareness. Observing your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors ensures they align with the frequency you wish to emit. Self-awareness allows you to recognize negative patterns that may be keeping you stuck in an undesirable reality. This is why self-observation is crucial. Strengthening self-awareness. Take a few minutes each day to reflect on how you're feeling and what thoughts dominate your mind. Ask yourself, are these thoughts and emotions aligned with the version of me that I want to become? If not, make conscious adjustments. Replace negative patterns with positive ones. As you cultivate this attunement, you may begin to perceive signs and messages that seem to emerge from a deep, familiar, yet mysterious place. However, interpreting these messages requires a blend of self-awareness, intuition, and practice. Recognizing and interpreting signs. When we encounter signs from our parallel versions, our first reaction might be doubt or confusion. As discussed earlier, these signs can manifest in various forms. Recurring dreams, persistent déjà vu, synchronicities that defy logic, sudden intuitions or strong impulses. The key to interpreting these messages lies in conscious observation and trust in your intuition. Do not ignore or quickly dismiss what may seem like mere coincidence or a strange dream. Instead, take note of these experiences, reflect on them, and observe any patterns that arise over time. For instance, if you repeatedly dream about a particular place or person, it could indicate that a version of you in another reality is trying to guide you toward a similar experience in your current life. Meditation can also help deepen your understanding of these signs. During meditation, focus on a specific message or symbol you received and allow your intuition to reveal its meaning. Intuition plays a crucial role in interpreting these signs. Often, the message may not make immediate sense, but your inner knowing can provide valuable insight. Trust the feelings that accompany these experiences. If something resonates deeply, it's likely guiding you in the right direction. Integrating lessons from your parallel versions. Once you interpret the signs, the next step is to integrate the lessons into your daily life. This process does not need to be immediate. It can unfold gradually as you become more aware of the necessary shifts in your thoughts and actions. Applying messages from your parallel versions means being open to new ways of thinking, feeling, and behaving. If a parallel version of you is nudging you toward a particular path, consider how you can incorporate that guidance into your current reality. For example, if you feel a strong pull to change careers, even if it seems daunting, this could be the push you need to align with your higher purpose. Another example might be a persistent desire to explore a new hobby or skill. This feeling could be a message from a version of you that has already mastered this skill and is experiencing great joy through it. By following this inner guidance, you not only expand your abilities, but also strengthen your connection with that parallel version of yourself. Embracing the journey of alignment. The true power of integrating these messages lies in their ability to shape a more authentic and fulfilling life. Every small adjustment, every decision inspired by these insights brings you closer to the ideal version of yourself that already exists in another reality. This process of alignment is a path of personal and spiritual growth. Each new realization, each behavioral shift, each intuitive decision propels you toward a higher version of yourself. Not only does this accelerate your evolution, but it also expands your consciousness beyond the limits of what you previously believed possible. You begin to understand that your current reality is just one of many, and that you have the power to choose which reality to align with based on the frequencies you emit and the choices you make. With every step, new doors open, revealing deeper layers of your true essence. Aligning with your parallel versions does more than guide you toward a more fulfilling life. It connects you more profoundly with the unity of the universe, where all versions of yourself coexist harmoniously. Through this integration, you are not just shaping your reality, you are evolving as a being, opening yourself to infinite possibilities for growth and fulfillment. Every message received, every sign interpreted, and every decision made becomes a catalyst for a life that truly reflects who you are across all dimensions. I hope you found this video valuable. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. It really helps me continue creating content like this for you. Thank you for spending this time with me. I truly appreciate it. Take care of yourself, be kind to others, and I'll see you in the next video.